What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. Well, listen, it has been quite an exciting day in the world of Big Brother. So earlier today we went live because Luke dropped the N-bomb, and then we had a whole conversation about Jared and how I felt about Jared's response to Luke dropping the N-bomb. You guys can catch that video. It's already up. And Luke has been expelled from the Big Brother house. Big Brother did release a statement, and they said that they would address it on Thursday night's episode, because there was an episode tonight, but I'm pretty certain that that episode was already edited and in the box, right? Thursday night is the live eviction. And what's probably going to happen is they're going to probably show us what Luke said and how everybody felt about it. It's going to probably be a whole kumbaya situation going on. But then at the end, I feel like they're not going to eliminate anybody since they put Luke out the house and we are literally only 1 week in, right? So I could see if this were later on in the episode, maybe they would do a double eviction kind of situation. But I just feel like, Kristen, you got another week, child. Felicia, you got another week. And we just going to start fresh on Thursday night with the head of household and see where it goes. So we pick up where we left off with Kristen crying because her feelings hurt, because she felt like she was betrayed, because she really felt like she was in an alliance with Riley. She really felt like that first 5 alliance was real. And nobody felt like it was real but you, girl. And she doesn't seem to understand what she did. And again, I know this has been edited, but it did look like she was just running around the house just trying to make alliances. Like, you were just playing too hard, and that makes people nervous, girl. Now, I know in hindsight, you probably didn't feel like you were doing it. You probably didn't see it, but baby, you was playing hard. Riley lets Felicia know, you are just my pawn, but girl, we know pawns go home. So she is like, listen, that's cool that I'm not Riley's target, but I really do need to control my own destiny, and I really do need to get, off the block. So in this episode, we saw a couple of things happen, right? So the first thing we saw the formation of 2 alliances. And then we had the veto competition, right? So the first alliance, the people who were in the scary room, right? All the people who were in the scary room, they were bonding. Like, they were connecting, they were bonding. And those people are Blue, Riley, Jay, Matt, and Cameron. And so they decided to create an alliance. They decided to form an alliance. And then they decided they wanted to recruit Corey, Jared, and America. So we have an 8-person alliance. Now, the good news is that while Jared is still there playing, he's able to let his mom know, look, there's a whole alliance over here. And she was like, that's a good thing, because now you can bring me back information. However, now I know I have my eye out, because now I see that, I'm not in that alliance, which means that I'm on the outside of this 8-person alliance. So Felicia was like, listen, we just need to build our own alliance. And they're calling it, so the first alliance are the Handful 5 or some shit. I don't know. The second alliance with Felicia, they're calling themselves Bye Bye Bitches, right? So it's Felicia, Cyrene, Iggy, Mimco. Isn't her name Mimco instead of Nico? It's Mimco, so with an M instead of N. And the lady from Australia, right? So that's who's in that alliance. I think that could be a strong alliance, although I still have my eye out on Izzy. And the girl from Australia, kind of got my eye on her too. But I think it could be a strong alliance for right now. So Heisem isn't in anybody's alliance. So they pulled the power. I mean, they pulled the players for veto. Heisem is pulled. So this was a smart move on Cyrene's part. Cyrene lets him know, look, there's a whole 8-person alliance and you ain't in it. So if you win the power veto, you might want to leave everything the same, because you may not want to put a target on your back for next week because you ain't in that alliance. And he was like, you know what? That's smart. Like, thank you for letting me know. Good looking out. Because I didn't realize that there was a whole thing going on that I wasn't a part of. So the power veto competition comes around, and the competition comes from. Now, there was a whole real nice conversation between Haytham and Jag. Jag is the Sikh and Haytham is Muslim from Egypt. And so they had a whole conversation about, you know, things they've gone through, prejudices and situations that they've dealt with being a part of their religion, you know, post 9/11. It was cute. Then, so then we had the power veto, and it came from the, you know, they have the different verses. So this one came from the Humillaverse. So they had on these like nerd outfits, and they were attached to this bungee, and so they had to stack 34 flowers or like stems and flowers without dropping it, all the while having water sprinkled on them or being pulled by a giant wedgie. Oh, also Riley and Jag, they came up with a final two. Even though they're part of the bigger alliance, they have their own final two alliance. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like this power veto competition went on for a very long time because there was no time limit on it. It was just, you have to be done. And y'all know how those things go. You got to stack up 34. You got to make sure they don't fall. And you have the small little... Child, I feel like it took forever. But at the end, Haytham won. Haytham won. And I love that they did not drag this out. Like, Haytham won, and literally we came back from commercial, and he was like, yeah, I'm not using a power veto. Like, this is the veto ceremony. I'm so glad we did not get, like, a whole 40 minutes of, will he use it, won't he use it? People trying to, you know, talk to him. People trying to, but, you know, I promise you I'll never put you up if you save me. Like, we ain't go through all of that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just glad it was edited the way it was, because... I mean, at the end of the day, we know that they're going to try to, you know, campaign. And that was the smartest move. Like, you don't want to ruffle no feathers. You don't want to piss off the HOH, especially since you're not in an alliance and you know that there's at least one alliance going on around you. Baby, keep them nominations the same and vote for the person you want to keep. That's it. That's all, right? So that was pretty much this episode. And like I said, I mean, I will come down and we'll talk about tomorrow's episode. But honestly, I really feel like it's just going to be... you know, a Black Lives Matter moment, and then we're not going to eliminate nobody. Especially since both people on the block are black people. I feel like CBS going to be like, we just can't send no black people home. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you guys know. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.